It's Madden NFL 23. And coming up next, it's the Jets' towering tight end. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Jets and the Bills on Monday Night Prime Time.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams...
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This defense for the Jets, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen off the play fake. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That was Eddie Jackson on the safety blitz, dropping the quarterback. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 12 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish him off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Allen now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
On first down, Allen. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action, Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Comeback team, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Ready?
Back to throw again. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen. This goes out wide from Mixon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. A beautiful fake. Room here to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and 7. Allen gonna throw. Got his man on the out route. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 19. A good pickup there, a 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs from 19 yards away. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen able to complete this one to McLeod. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So 4th down coming. We still haven't seen a punt yet. At least here, they're in a reasonable spot to go for.
This I can understand. Some of the others, not so much.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've reached half. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On the draw, it's Hall.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
18 rounds.
They'll look to throw.
Quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll run with Hall.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw.
The quick slant caught.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll try to run with Hall.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground, and he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It's Mixon on the counter, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Mixon.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here. First touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
70 Rangers.
They're going to look to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
There he goes, right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
19 tights.
After the pick-6, they go right back to the air.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
So after the INT, it's Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 through 11, 10 through 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air. Allen. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets them 40. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced them. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this one is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. York able to send this one through, and the Bills will add on to their lead. But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit, because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Second and long. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ranger. 19 right.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Jeudy, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And the Jets will take over. So the Jets now down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 76 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone. A 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Back to throw. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Allen. His throw incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Here's Allen. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking.